Hey guys, welcome. Dr. J.Teta here, and today I'm going to talk to you about lactic acid and exercise. Now, if you're like most people, when they hear the term lactic acid, they're like, oh my God, that's a bad thing. Lactic acid, I don't want any of that. Well, it's really interesting because yes, you do. We now know that lactic acid may be one of the most powerful molecules that you release when you exercise. So let me explain to you some of the controversy around this and how lactic acid really works. You can think of lactic acid as an adaptation signal to your body. So let's look at a muscle cell. When you start to exercise, and you exercise intensely enough, like sprinting or weight training, and you start feeling that burn in your muscles, we used to think that that burn was lactic acid. But now we know that that burn is really related to the buildup of protons that make the muscle more acid. And lactic acid is released to balance that pH and to allow you to go longer and perform better. So as this muscle begins to contract, you begin to produce lactic acid, which doesn't cause the burn, but actually protects against the burn. Lactic acid is useful because now we can use this as an alternate fuel source. Your body can actually burn lactate just like it burns glucose, allowing you to last longer. But that's not why lactic acid is so powerful. What we now know is lactic acid can leave this cell and travel around the body doing several things. One of the things it does is it stimulates the release of human growth hormone. You probably heard of that and how beneficial human growth hormone is for fat burning, healing joints, for the skin, and muscle building. Lactic acid also stimulates the release of testosterone, which is amazing at stimulating the growth of muscle, improving the shape of the muscle, making the body tight and toned. And the final thing that lactic acid does is it turns on your metabolic machinery. Each one of your cells has little mitochondria in them. These are fat-burning factories in your cell that ramp up fat burning. Lactic acid stimulates the production of the mitochondria. And so you get this 1, 2, 3 punch of lactic acid every time you get to move your body. But only certain exercises will do this. Only exercise that creates the burn, because when your body starts to burn, you know you're releasing lactic acid. There's a very specific way to do this. I developed a program called Metabolic Prime that takes advantage of this lactic acid effect so you can turn on human growth hormone, stimulate testosterone, amplify mitochondria and fat burning. If you're interested in learning how this works, click the next link on this video, click the link next to this video, and I'll show you all about it. Thanks so much for being here, guys.